Hey folks, Leo here, and welcome back to another episode of our series exploring the Philidor defense. Today I want to show you how can we get this option and how can we learn with our mistakes. And this is just an opening video. I'll just bring the opening and one mistake that I just it's just a blunder that I did it in this game. And so let's see. E4 followed by E5, knight F3, and D6. The normal variation of the Philidor defense, so D4, the exchange variation, he captures D4, and queen captures D4, knight F6 now, and followed by knight C3, and bishop E7, bishop G5, and followed by castle, and now castle. It's the first time that I play one line so so huge. We are in the move of number 7, and we still in the book. So it's the first time that for the Philidor Delphis that I play that I see one guy which knows the theory. And well, a6 followed by bishop c4, and now c5. This is just it's just a very bad option here, because the option that he make is to attack the queen, so getting more space in the center. But the c5 could not be a very good move, because if so, let's see. If he takes, he, if I take and he take, and he will lose one rook. So if he lose one rook, it's the worst idea for him. So yes, I think we have a good option here. But now he just gave up of this square, and he just start to put the queen here, followed by b5. So the idea with the a6 here is very simple. The idea is to make the e5 and c4, followed by c5 and b5, and we can create the we can now create this, which is one of the worst options, and which make some troubles for the opponents, which is the b4, and followed by the a4 pawn. We start to advance all the pawns here. And yes, this is the option that I want to do. So but now he plays bishop c4. Eventually, in the bishop c4 is very interesting when I'm playing this, and this is not a worst idea. It's not a very bad idea. And I play c5. He plays queen d3, and I play the b5. And he just start to go to the attack. And this is a blunder, because I just captured the b b captures c4, because I just win a minor piece, which is a bishop, by 1 pawn, just by this. So now he takes, and I just capture, and now he comes here, and this is the option, because now I think which I need to to say that I came here, I capture the bishop, and when I capture this bishop, he just put it with the knight, and when he put with the knight, I just commit the blunder. I just forget it of this computer. And this is the point. The point is that this is not the best move. The best move is a5, a6. A6 is a brilliant move, because if he captures here with the queen, I just capture here, and I get a check, eliminates one pawn, and this knight is just very well defended with this bishop be put it in this e6 square. And so the e6 square also support this pawn in the c4 square, and the c4 square is an isolated pawn, but he still could be a good sacrifice here. And if he is supported by the bishop, I just can advance here, and if he captures here, I will just capture him, and he will have one isolated pawn, and I still have this queen here. And so if he, you need to put this king here. So the following up is this, and I could manage this guy, but I need to defend the knight first. I defend the knight first, and I support the pawn at the same time. And it's a very good idea when you make two things at the same time with one move. And if we just put it, I think which we can go to here. I think which he can go to here, or maybe even rook to f3. But now, if he plays rook f3, I need to, I can capture this pawn. So this is followed by one or maybe other one uh, positional control. So he has two options here. He can move the rook and he can move the queen. So the queen can go to here and the still can go to here. Here this queen can manage these forces. He can manage all these pawns. But this is not a very interesting idea because, well, it's it's just a very worst idea. So, and he has this option too, which is take this pawn. But this is not a good option here because I can just get this pawn. He can advance this other pawn if that. So it's a very dangerous option here. So, but if he moves this guy to here, so let's see if he can double in this square, but I still think that I can try to do maybe this, and I can develop the knight. And he can capture and so he can capture and ignore the threats to the queen, but this is not a good option because I just will win the queen. Yes, I think which is the worst option. So if he goes to here, I could just, so let's see, we can just go to here, and he can put this queen here, trying to imitate the squares of the knight, but also it's not the best option. The best option at this position is just to capture the pawn. And in this position, the best option for me also is capturing the pawn, I think. Because here I can make some troubles. I can go to here and start to manage one queen f3, queen f4, and a lot of much options here. Yes. And I think that I can try to do something like that. And I still have this option. And now I just need to put this pawn here, which is not a good option. Wait, what? I think it at this point here, but it's so. He has a sacrifice, which is, yes, I think which is not the best option, but it should be worth it. And yes, I think which is a very, very bad option here. So I can lose maybe one or other time. He can't move this guy here. So yes, I think which is not the best option. But if I have followed by this race, if I followed by that, I can just get it. So rook b8 is not a good option. Interesting. So, but now I think in these 2 points too, and one point is this. So first, I can just capture and start to supporting the other pawns, and maybe get with this guy or with this other guy, and start to pushing it. He can follow with some type of advances with this pawns, but I am not thinking that this could be a problem. The biggest problem here is the connected rooks, and he still has a queen, and I have one bishop and one knight fighting against the two rooks, but I still need to be careful because it's a light square bishop, and a light square bishop can always be good to attack these squares of this side of the queen side of the opponent. So is a good option to attack, but I still need to develop this knight, and all the point is this knight, because this knight is supporting the rook, is reinforcing the rook. So he's supported by the bishop, and the bishop is supported and at the same time supports the pawn. And well, I have the queen. The queen is now getting more space in the center, and he's just attacking all those squares, and he's making magic, like dancing in all the table, in all the board of the game. But I think which I just need to bring the queen more nearly of the rooks, and maybe attract one rook to give one checkmate of the black rank. So I really, really, really forget about this queen here. So the idea that I look at is just this. So I moved the queen here, and I just moved to here. And if this queen wasn't here, if he played that, I just play here, and then he just lose another PC. So this is not the best option. It's an imprecision, but I like to think that this is not an imprecision. So the king here is very, very safe, and it's very, very, and he's very supported. He can bring one rook, one other rook, something like that. But yes, I don't know. I think which I still need to bring more pieces. I need to activate the bishop and activate the knight. So, well, this video is about this. Is about how you can do the theory be correct at one point, but you just don't look to the pieces in the board. You just don't get the correct attention in the board. So if this happened to you, so let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you the next time. Bye bye, folks.